Hello everybody, nice that you're watching to the BSWA, the Buddhist Society of Western Australia's YouTube channel. It makes me really happy to know that people are watching Buddhist teachings here on the YouTube, where there's so much useless stuff that you could be watching. You chose to watch to some Dhamma, and just me thinking of that, all these people watching these videos makes me really happy. So thank you for joining us. My name is Sunyo, and I am currently staying here in Albany, in a little place together with another monk, Venerable who you may have seen yesterday on the channel. And we are living here together peacefully and doing meditation. And the Buddhist Society of Western Australia is trying to set up a new place here for monks to live and practice. And I moved here about 3 weeks ago. I came here, and one of the people who drove me here in the car, they asked me, Venerable, are you not afraid of the coronavirus? And I said, my immediate response, I said, no, I'm not afraid, because the mind cannot get coronavirus, only the body can get coronavirus. Because as monks and also as Buddhist lay people, and also you don't have to be a Buddhist, we develop our minds and find a happy place where we can dwell inside. We do that through meditation. So then in meditation there is no need to be afraid of anything. So today I will give you a little short talk, maybe 10 minutes, we'll see how it goes. And then after that we will do a 30-minute meditation, about 30 minutes together. And I must say it feels a bit weird, I'm just talking to this camera. Venerable Mudhu is sitting behind it. But yeah, we'll see. So just after I moved here, the government of the Western Australia where we are, they started closing down the regions between cities. So then now I can't easily move back to Bodhinyana Monastery anymore, where I live. And this got me thinking, now I'm sort of stuck here. And also, Western Australia itself also closed the borders around here. So I'm stuck there as well. And I was planning to visit my parents in a month's time from now. I haven't seen them for 2 years, and I was looking forward to seeing them again. And now that can't happen probably. So I felt a bit, I felt sort of, I couldn't do what I wanted. So I felt a bit stuck in a corner. And I realized that many people now in the world who are stuck, they're either stuck maybe in a country where they don't want to be because of all the measures against coronavirus. They may be stuck inside their house in quarantine, or stuck in a city. And that sounds really negative, to be stuck. But I realized that many good meditations I had and insights were all when I was stuck. So when you're stuck, there's a good opportunity to let go. Because why? Because when you're stuck, you can't go anywhere. You can't go left, you can't go right, you can't go up, down. So there's only one thing to do, which is to let go and make peace with the situation. So that's why I think it's a beautiful thing that now in the world all the people are stuck in their houses, because it gives us a great opportunity to make peace and let go of all the things that are outside and that are worrying us. This reminded me of a little quote by a Christian monk. They call them the Desert Fathers. And He said, stay in your cell, and your cell will teach you everything. And a cell is like an old Christian word for a meditation or prayer room for the Christian monks. And I think what this monk was trying to say was, if you set limits, you stay inside your room, you will have to learn to live with that and learn to let go of everything that is outside of that. And then that will teach you everything that you need to know. And this also reminds me of a little story. I don't know where this comes from, or whether it's somebody thought it before, or whether I just made it up, but this is the story of the postman and the angry dog. So there is a postman who comes to deliver a message to a letter to somebody's house. And he just walks up the house, no worries, opens up the gate, and out comes this angry dog jumping at him, like one of these big Rottweilers, with these, with a collar on, with all these spikes. And he chased after the postman, and the postman got scared and run away and run through all the streets, left, right, run everywhere. He threw his packages at the dog, trying to get rid of the dog, but the dog kept chasing after him. And the postman still kept running, and he was just quick enough to keep away from the dog, but the dog, he never lost any distance between him and the dog. But then he took a turn, and what was there? He turned into a dead-way alley. In the back of the alley, there was a big wall. To the right of him, there was a big wall. To the left of him, a big wall. Below him, solid concrete. And he couldn't climb up. He couldn't go left. He couldn't go right. He couldn't go anywhere. So he turned around and faced the dog. And the dog came at him. And the dog jumped on him. And at that moment, the postman, he let go. There was nothing he could do. He was going to be bitten by the dog. All this throwing of the packages, all the running, had no use. So he let go, let me be bitten. But then the dog licked him in the face and ran off. And in that story, the postman is a good Buddhist. It's like a Buddha. And the dog is a simile for suffering. Suffering chases us around, and we try to get rid of it. We try to run away from it. We throw stuff at it, and we run. But someday we'll get stuck, and we have to face the reality, and then all we can do is let go. So this letting go also is what we do in meditation to try and find peace and accept our lives as they are, and the situations we are in now, whether we're stuck inside a quarantine or not. And sometimes your mind can do really funny things when you're stuck in a situation. And I remember one time I was living as a layperson in the Netherlands, where I'm from, and me and a lot of Buddhist friends did what is called a meditation, a flash mob. I don't know if you know what a flash mob is, but it's a lot of people come together and they do something unexpected in a public place. So what we were doing was, we went to the biggest train station in the Netherlands, which is in the city of Utrecht. And there's a lot of train stations there. All the train network from the Netherlands, they all come together in that city. Such a really busy station, and there's all these messages all the time of train delays and people running around, and shops and billboards and everything. And we decided to do meditation there to show people about peace. So an unexpected group meditation in the middle of the hall, and this was to be about 20 minutes, I think. I can't remember exactly, but what I do remember very well is sitting down there when we started the group meditation on the hard concrete, all the loud messages going around, And I thought, this is going to be the worst meditation ever. I can't sit here. I don't have a cushion. It's hard floor and it's loud. How can I meditate here? So when the leader of us, I think it was called Sander, when he rang the bell, I just let go. I can't meditate here. Why am I even trying? I don't have to try. I let go, and what happened is my mind got really peaceful because I wasn't trying to do anything. And it got so peaceful, I couldn't even feel my body anymore. All I noticed was just a happy mind, and far off in the distance, I heard in the very far corner of the hall, I could hear something. So I meditated for 20 minutes like that. And just to keep it a bit short for the talk, I went back home and I looked up a video that they made of it. And what turned out was the sound that I could hear very far away was actually a lady on high heels who ran right in front of me. So she was right, couldn't be just an arm length away. So that's the kind of thing that your mind can do if you let go. And all your minds can do as well. When you let go in meditation, you can get these beautiful peace and withdraw from the world. So I hope that gives you some inspiration or some thoughts to reflect upon. So let's now do some meditation together. And we have to stop the video here and resume it again because the camera can only record 30 minutes. So I'll see you after the reset. So if you'd like to start the meditation by closing your eyes. So we let go of the outside world that we see. We often get stuck in the sights that we see. But not in meditation. We can just close our eyes and get some peace from all this seeing stuff. And make sure you find a comfortable position to meditate in. Just make sure you're not sitting on a fold of your clothes, for example, like I am now. Make sure your belts are not too tight or that your back is in the wrong position. Just make sure you sit reasonably comfortable. It won't be perfect, but just find a nice position that you can sit for about 25 minutes. And one of the things we often get stuck in may not be a physical place, but it's in our mind. We get stuck in the thinking about what is going to happen in the future. Maybe something to do with your job or your family that you're worrying about. If there's anything like that, just look at those thoughts if they come up. And realize, is there any use, these thoughts of the future? Or am I just getting stuck in a mental loop? For now, for these 25 minutes, why don't we just let go of all these thoughts and worries about the future? And just stay in the present. Or maybe your mind is stuck in the past. Maybe something happened to you yesterday, or maybe you had an argument or anything like that. Why do we keep bringing this up in our mind? Does it lead anywhere wholesome, or does it just wear us out? So why don't we let go of the past as well? And without worrying about the future that is not yet here, or the past which is already gone, let's just stay in the present moment for a while and see how that feels. What sounds do you hear, for example, in the present moment? Right now I hear some quiet birds chirping outside. And as you become more centered in the present moment and in the place where you are, it's always nice to let go of something else that we often feel a bit stuck in, which is all the tensions that we build up in our body over the day. So just feel your body and see if you can find a way to relieve those tensions, to let go of all the force that we put into our muscles. Just surrender your body to the gravity. Let it get nice and soft. And yet another thing that we may get stuck in is negativity or fault finding. Maybe your body isn't getting as peaceful as you would like it to be, and you might get a bit upset about that. But just let go of those angry thoughts and just be kind and put a smile on your face. This is just meditation, it's fun, we're just having a relaxing time. We're not trying to achieve anything or go anywhere. We're just happy to be stuck here in this meditation. So send thoughts of peace to your body and your mind as well. Let them just relax. Many of you work so hard. Right now it's just a nice moment to be peaceful. If your mind or your attention is drawn to the breath, then focus on that. Or just keep focusing on the present moment, like maybe on the sound of the birds that I'm hearing. I will now just let you meditate on your own for another 15 minutes or so. Then I will ring the bell afterwards. our time together is almost up. So look at your mind now. What peace have you developed in these 25 minutes? Just find the peace. And make a resolution to carry this peace not only in the meditation but also outside of it. Take it with you throughout your day for your own benefit and also the benefit of everybody else. Thank you for meditating with me.